War Thunder has a new event running that's sure to heat things up, DC Universe Online is now available on the Switch, and Heavy Metal Machines is finally bringing the competitive Metal League to North America. What's up everybody, I'm Colton for MMOHuts.com, filling in for James Blonde with the news recap for the week of August 9th, 2019. Without further ado, let's dive right in. First up, War Thunder has officially launched the Operation Heat event, which will run from now until August 26th. In that time, players can acquire 6 new and exclusive vehicles, as well as some camouflages and decals. These new vehicles include tanks like the BT-7, the P-59A Era Comet, forgive me if I mispronounced that, and the BF-110C6, and more. To participate in the event and unlock these new vehicles, all you have to do is participate in regular random battles where you'll earn marks of distinction. Once you have enough, you can unlock the vehicles and other prizes. You can also sell the coupons for these vehicles in the Gaijin market if you feel so inclined. DC Universe, the free-to-play MMO by Daybreak Games, is now officially live on the Nintendo Switch. DCUO's debut on the Switch brings with it more than 30 episodes worth of content for players to experience anywhere they want, spanning locations from Gotham to Metropolis and even the city beneath the waves, Atlantis. The best part is that players don't need to have an active Nintendo Switch Online subscription to play. You can dive right in for free and create a superhero or villain and fight alongside iconic DC characters like Batman, Superman, the Joker, and plenty more. The game also has 2 new episodes on the way based on the Dark Knight's Metal comic book series. Episode 35, Metal Part 1, will release in September, with its follow-up, Metal Part 2, releasing in December. Hearthstone's newest expansion, Saviors of Uldum, is now live. The new expansion introduces a ton of new hero-altering quests for players to complete, and new spells to cast in the form of plagues. There's even a new keyword, Reborn, which allows minions to return to play with 1 health after being destroyed for the first time. Players who log into Hearthstone now will receive a random legendary quest card. Blizzard also teased a new solo adventure entitled Tombs of Terror, which will launch in September. World of Tanks received a pair of updates this week. The first, which is the 1.6 update, adds British light tanks and a rebalance to personal missions. Friendly fire has also been disabled in random battles. It's still possible for SPGs and other vehicles to be branded team killers though. Any player who receives this mark will lose their protection from friendly fire. The second update includes the groundwork for a new series of events celebrating the Czech holidays. These events begin today and will coincide with the Tank Festival, so you can work on both at the same time and double up on rewards. Further details for both of these updates, including the full patch notes, can be found in the description below. COG Games announced on Wednesday that the first PvP season of KurtzPel has begun. The first season, which will run from now until November 5th, 2019, will let players take advantage of the all-new season level rank achievements. These will net players special prizes every time they hit a new tier of strength. After the success of the previous Metal Leagues, Heavy Metal Machines is finally bringing the action to the North American servers. Metal League 5 is the next tournament coming to the game and has been organized in partnership with ESL Play. Beginning on August 10th, players from around the world will be able to compete for a $5,000 prize pool. There's no registration fee, and to enter, players only need to enter the Metal League queue in-game on the proper day and time. After 6 weeks of competition, the top 8 teams will proceed to the finals to be held on September 21st in best-of-3 matches. The champions will take home $2,000. The second place team will win $1,500, while the third and fourth place teams will win $1,000 and $500 respectively. NetEase and CCP Games are teaming up for the next EVE title, EVE Echoes, which will enter closed alpha later this month. EVE Echoes is a new mobile sci-fi MMO set in a parallel universe of New Eden. The closed alpha of Echoes will begin on August 26th and run for 4 weeks, ending on September 20th, 2019. To participate, players need only sign up on the game's website. Players who meet the technical specifications for the game will be emailed prior to the closed alpha start date. EVE Echoes takes a lot of design cues from traditional EVE. Players will forge a path to glory through interstellar combat, resource collection, industrial manufacturing, trade, exploration, and more. The game will utilize NetEase's proprietary graphics engine, Neo-X, in combination with CCP's designs to realize boundless, stunning star fields, majestic planets, and unpredictable asteroid belts at an unprecedented level of detail on mobile devices. The superstars of the WWE are headed to Brawlhalla. The Rock, John Cena, Xavier Woods, and Becky Lynch are heading to the game in the form of awesome new skins for existing characters. There's also a new game mode headed for Brawlhalla called Brawl Down, which takes place in the middle of a WWE ring complete with working ropes, steel chairs, and tables. Each of the new characters will have their own roster slot, custom lock-in animation and signature effects, and will mirror the abilities of Sentinel, Hattori, Bodvar, and Nash respectively. This update for the game also features a slew of balance changes to each of the game's weapons, as well as buffs for Azoth and Isaiah. The full patch notes can be found on the game's website. The solar system's most popular sporting event made its debut this week as Steel Circus entered Steam Early Access. The fast-paced 3v3 multiplayer sports title looks to combine hero-based gameplay with the strategy and teamwork of a sports game as teams of 3 pass, tackle, and shoot in futuristic battles. The early access is open to the public with no keys required to play. The current build of the game features 6 champions and 2 arenas, with plans for regular updates featuring new champions, arenas, customization, and balance changes in the future. Each champion in the game can be unlocked for free, but there will be an All Champions pack available for $19.99 USD. Dogfighter World War II is an upcoming PS4 exclusive battle royale which will launch in North America this fall. Dogfighter will let players take to the skies of both the European and Pacific theaters of World War II in a new and exciting way. All of World War II's planes have been faithfully recreated, and each match will support up to 40 simultaneous players. There will be 2 versions of the game available at launch. The first is the free-to-play Battle Royale, and the second is a paid DLC campaign called Into the Fire, which offers a single-player story mode with cinematic cutscenes. Odyssey Games and NGD Studios revealed this week that Drone Strike Force is launching on PC via Steam on August 16th. The competitive skill-based game will offer new challenges in the FPS genre with 6-axis gameplay. Anyone who wants can join them in their weekend-long open beta test that begins today, August 9th, and runs through Sunday the 11th. All you have to do is go to the Steam page for the game, download the demo, and take to the skies. Finally, SMITE fans will want to click over to MMOHuts.com and check out our interview with Team Rival's fineokay. Jason had the chance to sit down with him and talk about a range of topics including his transition to Rival, what it's like to play solo lane professionally, and his projections for the future of Team Rival. While you're there, check out our second SMITE mid-season giveaway. 2 Grand Prize winners will receive the Vigilante Susanoo skin and a Sweet Victory Battle Pass, and 5 more winners will be chosen to receive just the Vigilante Susanoo skin. There are a ton of ways to gain extra entries and increase your chances of winning a prize, so head on over and enter. Well, that's all for this week's news. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and if you haven't done it yet, click the bell icon so you get notifications when new videos go live, and make sure you keep it locked on MMOHuts.com for all the latest gaming news and reviews.